Hi everyone, I am Sir Janelle and welcome to my vlog. Hi everyone, today we'll be having an interview with a language teacher. So, we will ask her a few questions related to teaching literature, including the techniques, strategies, and her way of selecting learning materials in teaching literature. Today, with me, via voice clip of the messenger, we will hear the responses of one of the teachers of Marcelino M. Santos National High School. I do hope that this video will provide you an opportunity to learn new techniques and strategies which might be of great help once we already reach the actual field of teaching. So, watch this. Ma'am, good morning. So, yung first question ko is, as a language teacher, how do you select your learning materials in teaching literature?
As a language teacher, I select learning materials in teaching literature basically by knowing my students, their level of knowledge and understanding, as well as their interest. In my case, in teaching grade 7 or Philippine Lit, I have to consider their vocabulary and their interests. Grade 7 students are still fond of playing games instead of becoming so deep in teaching Philippine literature. I can add more colors or themes that can suit their interests. It's very important so they would listen and perform the expected outputs.
What are your strategies and techniques in teaching literature?
My strategies in teaching literature is planning my lesson, because by that way I could see the expected output that I want my students to perform. Also, I need to consider the effective and efficient learning materials that I want and I would love to deliver on my class. Just like what I have said a while ago, students' interest and understanding is very essential in selecting your IMs. Following the parts of the lesson is also a big help, considering your motivations, the art of questioning, setting your rules and regulations in your class, giving positive feedback, praising them, giving equal opportunities to learners, and encouraging them to ask questions. And of course, the assessment tool that would help you as a facilitator to determine the points that need to improve and revise. At the end of the lesson, you will see if the plan you have prepared is effective or not. If not, you have to improve it day by day until you get the best results from your learners.
How do you adopt learning materials?
In our case, we use modules provided by DepEd. I select activities that would help me achieve the expected output for a week. And through weekly home learning plan, students may be able to answer the activities and will serve them as a guide. In this instance, since we are in modular distance learning, weekly home learning plan and modules are basic tools, but we still have an obligations to communicate to our students. With that, we commonly use Messenger and Facebook app to announce and remind them about the important skills for the retrieval of modules and activities and so on. And recently, with my students, we just had our virtual campus time and we use Google Meet as our platform. During our virtual classroom, I use Mentimeter for our short game to motivate my students. Mentimeter is actually an easy-to-use online editor that you could add question, polls, slides, images. It helps the presentation innovative and memorable. Aside from that, Quizzes and Kahoot can also be technology-based materials for online distance learning. I might try it as well on our next virtual campus time. Next, have I developed my instructional materials? As what I have previously mentioned, we use modules and with that, we localized it and selected and the best learning task that would help students and ask the teacher to achieve the expected output for a week.